Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do my July beauty favorites video. I've got a couple of skincare products, one body care product and some makeup. I have quite a few products to cover, so I'm just going to go straight into it. First is skincare, and I've got two products here. The first one is the Almond Cleansing Paste by Forest Essentials. It's actually called Deeply Nourishing Facial Cleansing Paste. It comes in a small packaging like this. I believe this is 30 grams. Yes, it's 30 grams. This is basically like a sort of a greeny cleanser. It's not really a scrub. As you can see, it's more like a paste, but it does have just a little bit of a greeny feel to it. To me, this smells like a dessert, like a very nice, rich Indian dessert with lots of dry fruits. It has got almond, pistachio and honey, and it's really nice if your skin is feeling a bit dry, if it's feeling a bit tight, and if it's feeling a bit clogged as well, because this just softens all the dead skin, softens all the flakiness, and once you add some water, it actually emulsifies a little and washes off really nicely, and your skin feels really soft and really smooth afterwards. So this I think is quite nice for people with slightly drier skin. Even though I have combination skin, sometimes I do get a buildup of dead skin, so this feels really nice. It just cleanses and nourishes at the same time, and it doesn't cause any breakouts. And the next product that I have here is somewhat on the similar lines, but this is more for oilier skin. So this is the Clinique City Block Purifying Charcoal Clay Mask and Scrub. It's basically a mask and a scrub in one. So it has a light bluish gray color like this, and it's a really smooth mask, but it's got a little bit of grainy feel to it. Because this has got charcoal, it just brings out all those toxins, just sucks it all out and cleans your skin really well. If you have oily skin, this is really good. Every time I use this, my skin just feels really clean afterwards. This is something I've been loving quite a lot, and the good thing about this is that you don't have to keep this on for a long time. Just 5 minutes to 10 minutes is enough, and it dries really quickly because it's a charcoal based mask, and it just cleans oily skin, just removes all the gunk from your pores really well. So I'm not sure if this is in stores yet. I think maybe it's launching sometime next month. I'll put that information in the description box below. So that was skincare. Now coming to body care, I've got a really yummy delicious product. This is the strawberry scrub by Yves Rocher. This is a French brand that launched in India sometime back. I'm not sure exactly when, but they have stores in Shoppers Stop, and it's available online at Nike as well. So this is a strawberry scrub. First of all, I love the packaging. It's like a vintage jam jar or something. So it opens like this, and once you open it, you've got a really delicious strawberry scrub inside. It smells really nice. It smells absolutely amazing. It smells like a strawberry smoothie, and it's not a very grainy scrub. It's not a harsh scrub, but it's still quite good. It's got quite a bit of grit in it, so it does clean the skin really well. And the packaging is really nice, and you can reuse it for maybe jams or pickles or whatever you want. So that is the strawberry scrub from Yves Rocher. So that wraps up the skincare and the body care part, and now I'm going to show you my favorite makeup from July. So starting with base, I absolutely loved using the L'Oreal Base Magic Primer. So this was the first primer I had ever tried. I think 4 years back or so. Apart from MAC, this was the only easily available primer in India, and this is still one of my favorites because my skin is on the oilier side, and I feel like this works really well. So this is not a super mattifying primer. It does a little bit of smoothing. It does give good oil control. It's not very drying, so even someone with combination skin, only an oily T-zone, can use this in the T-zone. So this is something I would highly recommend. It's one of my favorites, and it's something that's quite easily available in India. The next product I have here, actually two products. These are by MAC. This is the MAC Face and Body Foundation, and this is the Matchmaster Foundation. So I have been loving using the combination of these two together. The Matchmaster Foundation is quite nice for all skin types. It's not really too oily, it's not too dry, it just works for everybody. But I've been liking mixing a little bit of the MAC Face and Body. Now this is a really watery, really dewy kind of foundation. It's got a very thin and light texture. So I like mixing these two in equal quantities together, and what I get is a really nice semi-dewy finish, because the Matchmaster alone can be more on the matte side. It's not a flat matte, it's more like a semi-matte. Mixing it with face and body just gives it a little more of a dewy finish, and I really like this combination. So that was for face. Next I have a tool, and it's actually a foundation brush, and this is the powder foundation brush by the Body Shop. Now this is meant for powder foundation, but I actually love using this for liquid foundation because it works really well. As you can see, it's a really nice sturdily built brush. It's got really nice dense bristles here. If you're looking for a good kabuki brush that can blend your liquid as well as your powder foundations, this is really good. Gives you a really nice, very clean airbrushed finish, doesn't absorb too much product, and it's really nice, dense and soft. So for me it just works really well. So that is the powder foundation brush from the Body Shop. Next I have the LA Girl Velvet Bronzer Contour Stick. It's basically a contouring stick, and it's retractable, it's really easy to use, and I just really like it. I discovered this, I think, in July itself when LA Girl launched officially in India, and I was trying some of the new products, and this is something that has really stuck, and I end up using it pretty much every time I'm doing a contour because it's in a stick form. It's really easy to use. You just apply it directly, use your fingers or a brush to blend it out, and the color works really well for me. It's not too dark, it's not too light, it's just like the perfect contouring shade for medium skin tone. Now these come in 3 shades I believe, and some of the shades have a little bit of a pearly finish. This doesn't have it. It's almost like a satin matte, and the color I think is Brazen. I'm not 100% sure. No, the color is Suede. This shade is called Suede, and they have 2 more shades, so maybe you can check the swatches online, see which works for you. But if you're somewhere around my complexion or somewhat wheatish complexion, I think this would work quite well. The last 2 products are both from the brand Sugar. This is an Indian brand, and they have been coming out with really good products. So the first thing is their heavy duty Kohl, which is the creamiest, most pigmented kajal I have ever used. This is the product that has got me converted to kajal wearing on a regular basis. I don't use kajal on my bottom line. I feel like it sort of pulls down my eyes, and I've never really liked the look of wearing kajal only on the bottom line. I like using liner on the top line, but this just looks really nice on my eyes. It's very smudgy. It's very much on the lines of Max Molder, and I think I've used this in my previous video as well. Yes, I've used it in my previous video, my everyday makeup video, and today I used this on my top lash line, and I just smoked it out a little bit to create a smoky wing. Now because this is so creamy, it's really easy to smudge and smoke out. So if you're into doing smoky eyes, smudgy liner, this is the one to go for. Even though in the beginning this is quite smudgeable, it sets, and after some time it doesn't transfer or move around. Like I've done a smoky liner and it hasn't transferred to the top. So this is my July favorites, and I absolutely highly recommend this if you like really creamy smudgeable kind of eyeliners which are long lasting as well. And the last product is their new lipstick. They've launched 2 new shades in their Vivid Matte range, and this is also something I had used in my previous video where I'd shown my everyday makeup look. So this is the shade Peachy Little Liars. It's a really nice, very neutral peachy pink color. The shade is not too light. It's not something that would wash you out, and it just looks perfect for everyday wear. So that is the last product I had. That is my July 2016 beauty favorites. If you've tried any of these products, or if you have any other favorites that you want to share, please leave me a comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.